Hey all, Dan here with Periodic Audio. Today, we're going to start a video series. I asked everybody on Twitter about, hey, what would you like me to cover next in a video? And I gave a couple options and left it open. And the overwhelming winner was how we make our in-ears. How do we build in-ear monitors? So guess what? Vox Populi, Vox Dei, right? And the voice of the people is the voice of God. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to introduce you to how we actually manufacture our IEMs, what goes into them, things like that, all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is Dan, Periodic Audio. And through the magic of the camera, let me push this button here. And 1, 2, 3. And now you're seeing my whiteboard. Is that not cool? Yeah, I know. I'm excited by simple things. I'm from the day when phones didn't have cameras, the old shoulder bags, things like that. Anyway. So this is kind of the order in which I'm going to do this. We're doing the overview today. Then we'll talk about parts prep, the individual parts, how we mount the transducer and the ideal connector, how we test the entire system, and then how we seal the IEM up and pack the whole thing together. So that's what we're doing. This is an overview of one of our transducers. Yes, this is actually something we do. So it starts up here at the front. This is a body. It's out of Triton 1501. Yeah, we actually blended our own plastics, came up with our own plastics to make our own bodies. Is that not cool? Nobody does that. We do that. The grill here, it's a chemically etched stainless steel grill with a black anodization. Yeah. We chemically etch 0.70, basically 75 micron thick stainless steel. We chemically etch it to give us the grill pattern we want. That grill pattern, of course, optimizes acoustics and keeps earwax from migrating in. And then we heat stake it. In other words, we use basically heat to melt it into the end of the IEM here perfectly, so it won't come loose. Yeah, we do that all right here in-house. Not a lot of people do that kind of operations in-house. We do 100% of it in-house. In fact, you're actually going to see the heat staking machine. Here's the transducer. This is the speaker element that goes inside. I'm missing some internal features here and things like that to show kind of the mounting, but you're going to see what I do to this to prep it, like, putting a gasket on it and things like that. Here's some flying wires. These wires are the only parts that we don't actually make. I buy off-the-shelf magnet wire. It's 28 gauge enameled. We got red and green instead of red and black because I was coming off a green connector. But we don't make the wire, but everything else we do. But we trim the wire, we strip the wire, all kinds of stuff ourselves. Here's the ideal connector. We actually made our own ideal connector. It's much better in MMCX, much better in a 2-pin. Why? It's a 2.5 millimeter TS, coaxial tip sleeve version. And why do I know that's the best? Well, Nokia 3310 phones used a 2.5 millimeter TS jack. And that phone is going to outlast cockroaches and nuclear wars when the world ends. So if this connector is good enough for Nokia, it's good enough for us. That's the whole point. Yeah, so we actually make our own connector here. And it makes it really simple to actually spin your own cables because you can buy those connectors everywhere and they're really easy to solder. And then we have the rear cap that goes on as well. So that's kind of how it all goes together. So those are the parts we put together. We actually paint the logo on the back of the cap ourselves here in-house. So we do all this stuff in-house. It's all custom tooled, all unique to us, as well as the entire development and manufacturing process. So we're going to go through that. I think you're all going to enjoy seeing what happens here. It's going to probably take a couple weeks to get through this. I can't do these videos every single day. I got other work to do to keep you people happy, so we'll be doing that kind of thing. But in general, this is what we're going to be looking at. How we put the things together. So we're going to start today is the overview. We're going to go into parts prep next. You're going to see me how we press grills into the body, how we put foam on there, how we paint the rear cap, things like that. You're going to like that. We got a pretty slick system to do all this kind of things. A lot of people look at it and go, well, that's kind of crazy, but you know what? It actually works. So anyway, that's what it's going to do. We're going to do that. Then we'll mount the transducer and the ideal jack. We'll test it, and then we're going to seal and pack the whole thing. When you're really rolling on this, one of our guys or myself even, we could build a pair of IEMs in about 10-15 minutes. So they go pretty quick. It's not hard, but that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I hope you stick with me through the video thing. Again, Dan Wiggins, Periodic Audio. We make really cool stuff right here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City, where I am right now. Have a good one, y'all, and watch out for the next video. See y'all. Bye.